Hey there, my crafty friends, and happy Lawn Fawn release day. How we forgot it was Lawn Fawn release day. Well, first of all, you don't know I forgot it was Lawn Fawn release day. Got up early this morning, doing my thing around the house, made sure I got Lawn Fawn received so it would hit the online store, so it's already there. Did that, check. Came into work, got busy doing a blue million other things. 4 o'clock rolls around, my timer goes off to do my live. Hit snooze on that. Caden came in, one of my boys, was talking to him. I'm like, hey, I gotta go, I gotta get my live going. I'm like, oh, we don't even have anything on the tables for the live. So Kinley put out a bunch of stuff real quick for me. Claire was working on an order. And then I get ready to push the live button. And as I'm standing here, I can look over underneath the tables. I see a huge box. That's a Lawn Fawn box. I said, oh my gosh, guys, it's Lawn Fawn Day. That's what we're supposed to be showing. So we had to real quick grab that box, unpack everything, move what we had on the tables, off the tables. Oh my gosh, it has been a little bit wonko here right now, but we have fantabulous Lawn Fawn for you guys. I've got my computer set up so I can show you some stinking cute samples of everything too. You know what my favorite is going to be, the Highland cows. If you have not seen those, oh, so good. So this Lawn Fawn release is our summer release. We have new washi, we've got new paper. We have new sprinkles. They did sprinkles. I restocked some classic Lawn Fawn because it looks really good with the new release. So if you haven't, seen it before and you don't have it, we've got some new stuff, or new for you, some classic stuff here. We've got new outfits for the fox and the bunny. It's just so much fun stuff in this release. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what is on the table. So, oh my goodness. Again, it's a hot mess because we literally threw it everywhere. Like, I can't believe I forgot. Look, we had glass mats ready to show you guys. Look how beautiful the uniquely creative, or not uniquely creative, the all the stuff from our Canadian warehouse is all lined up so nice for you guys. Yeah, we had it all ready to go. We had to throw things off of these tables. Oh, all right, so let's just get started. How about that? So excited. So we've got some restocks here on that great polar paper from Lawn Fawn. It's white and it's got these great holographic foil snowflakes. Real small little burst, like a little snowflake burst on the back. This is so pretty. And keep in mind, because it is white, you can ink it. And foiling resists ink. So you could do some fun techniques with that too. So we restocked the polar paper again. Lawn Fawn did a great white cardstock called Pixie Dust. So we've got packs of pixie dust. Renata, we just started. I am running so late today because we didn't have Lawn Fawn on the tables. It was a whole mess around here. So pixie dust, you're going to get 5 sheets in here. They did a new variety pack. So this is a new variety pack for Lawn Fawn. It is called Schoolyard. At least it was listed with the new stuff. So you've got all these great colors in Schoolyard. Lawn Fawn has really good 110-pound paper. So I do really like their papers. So there is Schoolyard. Then we have 3 brand new colors. And we're going to do something really fun. Now, if you want a whole pack by itself, we have packs by themselves. The new colors are Cantaloupe. This one is called Sunset Orange. And then this one here is called Forest Teal. So 3 brand new colors. We've got them in individual packs of 10. So look how good they look together too. So if you want individual packs, we've got that. However, they did not do a mix pack of these. So we're going to make our own mix packs. You're going to get, now of course there's 3 here, and that makes it a little bit harder to make a perfect little mix pack. We don't have an even number, so you'll get 3, 3, and a 4, okay? So you'll get 3, 3, and a 4. And I don't know what you'll get 4 of, and I don't know what you'll get 3 of. Please hear my heart here. You can't say, I only want 3 of forest teal and I want 4 of sunset orange. We just can't do that. That's going to make it too crazy, because then somebody's going to end up getting no cantaloupe or something. So we got to keep it even. So you'll get 3, 3, and 4, and it'll just be a mixed pack of all 3 of the new colors. So if you want a mixed pack of the new colors, you let us know. We're going to be assembling those tomorrow, because the girls were like, why did you order so many? Because we sell a few packs of, individual sheets, but I'm like, I wonder, because I ordered this like a month ago, at least month and a half ago. I was like, I bet I was going to do my own mix pack. That sounds like something I would do, and then I would order really heavy for it. So if that isn't what I thought I was going to do, we're doing our own mix packs. So new color mix packs, you're going to have 3 of 2 colors, 4 of another one, and that's going to be a mix of forest teal, sunset orange, and cantaloupe. What's that noise? Oh, okay. All right. You're fine. It doesn't even have to close all the way. It won't. So I was like, did something fall down and break? No. The girls are tearing the store up. 1 pack of each of the new papers. Perfect. So Sarah, you're going to get a whole pack of cantaloupe, a whole pack of sunset orange, and a whole pack of teal. You've got it. Making sure I didn't mix anybody. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. All right. I think I got it. Perfect. All right. Moving on. Now, in this release, we have got great new bee stuff. So I restocked a classic one. This is the honeycomb backdrop. I'm sure we're going to see this on lots of ideas coming out, because the design team loves to pull out old stuff. And I love when the design team does that. So this may be in your stash. This one is called honeycomb backdrop. Also pulled back out, reordered High Five. So High Five has been restocked. This is an older one. Quite possibly could be in your stash of Lawn Fawn. High Five has a stamp. It has a die. And now it has a stencil. So they just added the stencil. There's that one. So this is brand new. Stencil is brand new. High Five stamp and die are a restock. Stencil is new. Paint splatter. We've been loving the paint splatter. So we've got more of the paint splatter stencil. Oh, hello. Caden came to see her today. He called for her and called for her and called for her. She did not come out, of course, until he was going out the door. And now she's been a pesteruno ever since. So paint splatter stencil. Back in stock. Another little restock here. This is the Let's Celebrate backdrop. Get you a great little border. That's a fun one. Oh yes, look at all these boxes we've got out for you to lay on. Another restock, stitched seashells. Thought this was a really fun one with all of the sea lines that we've been getting in Pink and Maine. We've gotten in Waffle Flower. They've had great kind of beachy releases. And also the paper lines that you've been getting. Because we did a great paper line with Simple Stories has a great beach line right now. These would look great as little embellishments. It's called Stitched Seashells. Oh, hello from Oklahoma. How fun. The paper clips are restocked. That's a great little classic one. Now, friends, because we have got this super cute, super fun Highland cow I'm going to show you today, we brought back the Build-A-Barn. We're going to be seeing this, I'm sure, with some of the stuff from the design team. So the little Build-A-Barn. That's a restock. It's an old one. Build-A-Drink mason jar. They did a new little jar in this line, but I think we're probably going to see lots of fun stuff with the original one as well. And they've got lots of new drink stuff too. So Build-A-Drink mason jar, that's a restock, could be in your stash. We had a request for the fence border. And again, with our little Highland cows now, look how cute that little fence border is going to be. So fence border is a vintage or a classic lawn fawn, could be in your stash. It is number 3383. Looks like it was a 2024. What does the Build-A-Barn look like done? Right like that. And you don't have to put the top on it. You could just do a little barn right there. So there's that. For our kind of book section that Lawn Fawn has, we've got the book collection die restocked. Also restocked the Little Woodland Library. That's a great one there. And last but not least on our restocks, we restocked the Lily of the Valley. Now I do have a sample with this one that I can pop over here and show you. I don't think I have one of the barn, Pam, so I can't show you that one. Where did the Lily of the Valley go? Here it is. Here is the Lily of the Valley with that little mason jar as well. That's a really pretty one. I'm looking here. Oh, here's the books we just restocked. There's the books ones we just restocked. There's the Little Woodland Library. We just restocked those. I'm trying to look up with our Lawn Fawn samples. We have tons of samples up on top to see if there is a barn up there, but I don't remember us having a barn one. So I don't know if I've got a finished sample of a barn or not. All right, now with this one, my friends, that is it, I think, for restock. So now we can jump in to brand new, fun, new Lawn Fawn. I do need to grab one thing from down here. Reach. Ugh. All right, new washi tape. So let's start with the washi tape first. We've got this first one right here. It's called A Bug Deal. Then we've got Happy Stars and Happy Mice. So 3 new washi tapes right there. So those are our new washi tapes. Happy Mice, Happy Stars, and A Bug Deal. Those are so cute. Shakers and Sequins. This is exciting. So this one right here is called Tiny Treasures. It's little bitty rainbows with clouds. So Tiny Treasures. Look how cute these are. The little stars. This one is called Rainbow Star. Then we've got Heart Clay Pieces. Wait, there's more. Then we've got Lemon Clay Pieces. Lots of lemon and fruit stuff in this release. So this is going to be a great one for that. Lemon Clay Pieces. Do I see your order? Maybe Liz. Liz, I normally... I'm scrolling back up here, Miss Liz. Yes, fence border and Build-A-Barn. We don't pull till the next day, Liz, so don't, I try to answer questions, but so don't worry if I don't call your requests out and pull as I go. The girls pull the next day anyway, so it just makes it a little bit easier, and then that way we don't spend so much time pulling, because they're going to pull it anyway and double check it tomorrow. So a lot of times I won't call back your request unless I have a question on it. All right, next one we've got here, this is a fun little kind of hodgepodge. This one is called Mixed Fruit. So there's that one. So I'm making sure 1, 2, I think that gets all of our little shakers. Yes. Then they did fun little sequins. This one is called Iridescent Sequins. There's that one. Let's see here. Yep, iridescent sequins. Ooh, hold on. There's iridescent and there's clear. Look at that. So we've got clear sequins and iridescent sequins. I'm gonna have to separate those really good on the table. I think I just messed that up. They had them separated for me and I just scooped them all together. So iridescent and clear, 2 separate ones. And then they also, now this one's gonna be really fun with the lemons mixed in to give you a little extra oomph. And these are called sunshine sequins. So 3 new sequins, 5 brand new shakers. We also got in it their pickup tool. So we restocked that. I guess this is another restock. Pickup tools, and friends, I'm going to try and open up other poke tools that we have here in the store. Lawn Fawn is the only one right now that is selling, other than some that I can import in from overseas. They're the only ones that are selling replacement tips for their tools, which I think that's crazy. Pink and Main does not do replacement tips for their tools. I have not found one for Pink Fresh. They don't do replacement tips. Maybe they do. Okay, doesn't matter. So this is one of the few companies I could find replacement tips for. So I'm going to see who all they fit. Trinity has one. So I'm going to try and check some different tools that we have in the store to see which ones this one fits. But for sure it's going to fit the Lawn Fawn one. So we've got wax tips for Lawn Fawn, and then also their pokey tool, restock tool. Yep, Pam, I think you were on the special order list for that. You got it, my friend. All right, next, paper's new for this release. They did a really cute gingham paper pad. So in the paper pad, we've got 6x6 and we've got 12x12. You get all these really fun solid ones, but then it has this really great mix one of all the colors. So you've got purple, blue, green, yellow, pink, and then that really great mix one. We've got that in 6x6, 12x12 solid packs, the regular packs. But of course, my favorite that I picked open stock is the mixed one, and it is called Ambrosia Salad. So we did that one open stock as well. So we've got 6x6, 12x12 collections, and also Ambrosia Salad. So we've got those there. So that works great. All right. New ones there. Linda says, Miss Gina gave me one of her replacement tools. Well, you've got some in your bucket here too, Linda. So that works whenever you pick your bucket up. All right, moving on. Okay, I'm going to grab a couple of these guys at a time and we're going to check them out. How about that? So I've got my computer here because, as you know, the design team's layouts or the design team cards are always so much better. We can, hello, wake up. Oh my gosh, don't do this to me now. And I can't do my little control alt. There we go. Okay, let's provide a pin. Yes, I was trying. All right, okay, so let's check out the Highland cows first. That's where we're starting because that's the one I'm the most excited about. Oh, Pam, look in the back. There's the barn. Okay, look how adorable they are. So that in the background is a brand new die back there as well. That is grassy pasture backdrop. We're going to have it as portrait and landscape. So we've got one going each direction. That one there is portrait. So that's the new Highland cows. Then this little stamp set there. Gosh, so many stamp sets I didn't grab. Let me grab that one too. I just should have brought them all up here. This one is called, this is the Highland Cows add-on. We've moved, I'm moving, you moved, Cow Grats, you moved, we are moving. Isn't that cute? I think that this little mailbox is just going to be adorable, even just stamped on your envelopes when you send your mail out. I think this is going to be a really fun one. So the Highland Cows add-on is this one right here. It is a 3-part set. So there's a stamp, stencil, and a die. So there's that on that card. Then of course we've got the Highland Cows stamp set for this one. This also is a 3-piece set. It's going to have stamp, stencil, and die. Party till the cows come home, Cowgrats, long time no see. Let's pop through here and check those out. Oh, there's that one. So this one is a really fun little like frame box, peekaboo box, I think is what this one is, that they do. You could also do this with any of your postage stamp ones too. Oops, wrong side. Click. Oh, look at that with the little hooray as a little shaker. How cute is that? Party till the cows come home. And that uses, of course, their new little sprinkles. It's also got some glitter in there too. Oh, they're so cute. All right, now that one I actually have, or something very similar. So I do have that one right here. So there's that card. That one uses that pasture landscape backdrop die. Right there. So that is the grassy pasture backdrop in landscape. So there's that one. Okay, bring this back up so I don't make you guys seasick. And there it is on the little pop-up. Oh, that's a cute one too. Again, with that great little pasture die in the background. Smile. Ooh, look how they did that. So they took the shadow for Smile, which is a new one. We've got that on the table. The shadow for Smile and cut through there. They didn't actually use the shadow. Save it for something else. And then they put the inset Smile right in there. I like that. That's a really cool technique. Looks really good too. That's why they're on the design team and I am not. Oh my gosh. Those little Highland cows are just killing me. Oh, look at that one. Oh, so this is one of the pasture ones, but then they cut it with the oval. That's really cool too. Oh, so fun. So there's the Highland cows. Then here's the little add-on. Let's check out the add-on. I don't know how many they actually have for the add-on done. Nope, not a lot. Just the one I showed you. So again, that's the Highland Cows add-on stamp, die, and stencil. Next one we've got is we are continuing with the mice. It's called Make Lemonade. All right, Make Lemonade. I've got that one right here. Make Lemonade is another 3-piece set. So pretty much guaranteed nowadays as they're coming out with stamps, you're going to have a die and a stencil to match it. Okay, so we've got this really cute little stamp set, again, called Make Lemonade. Absolutely adorable. And I really like that you get the lemonade stand in there too. It's not an add-on. So you get the lemonade stand in there. Now, other things you're seeing on here, these great little lemons. We're going to see those in just a minute. There's 2 different lemons this time, lemon border and lemon vine border. Let me give you this. And I'm going to grab those just so we can see them. Like I said, I should just pulled everything up here. I have a mess on my computer. So it looks like they've got little lemons and then also these great little vines here too. I'm not for sure which one they used on the card though. Not 100%, but they are cute. And then of course you can see the little shakers in there too. Oh, that one's fun. So again, this stamp set is called Make Lemonade. Oh, and if you bought the lemonade sign, the mice could climb up the sign. Yes. So cute. There's so many things that you can do with this. Angel says, do you recommend stamping first, then doing the stencil and die cutting last? I usually do. So I will stamp. You want to stamp first because then that helps you line your stencil up. And then I go through and I die cut. Now, if you would ever do the order differently and you've got these die cut pieces, and now you want to stencil them, use one of those sticky mats, put your stuff down on the sticky mat, and then your stencil on top, and you could do it that way. So yes, I usually will stamp and color, stamp, stencil, whatever, and then I die cut last. But I know some people really worry about the die cutting because they don't want to color it and then mess the die cut up. So if you're worried about that, oh, there's the vine one. There's the lemon vine. If you're worried about that, definitely get a sticky mat. That way it'll hold them down so they don't shift around. Oh, now that one's adorable. So this one is using the mice. That is a brand new die that they did. That die is right here. It's called Build a Drink Mason Jar Jam and Honey Add-on. So you could just say Jam and Honey Add-on. Oh, that's why I got mason jars. These go on the mason jar. There we go. I'm like, why did I get more mason jars? Because if you love this, you need the jar to start out with. So this is an add-on for your mason jar. If you don't have the mason jar already, you're going to want to pick one up. That way you can give it that great little like fabric jam top. The little string is in there too. I love how you get your little honey spoon there. These are so fun. Oh my gosh, they've got so many too. So again, yes?
We sell leather.
Nothing leather. Nothing leather. I don't have a good source for leather. All right, so that one that we were looking at there is the Make Lemonade stamp set, which also has a die and a stencil that matches. Oh, doom scrolling. I do that. I doom scroll. Makes BJ so mad. And then I just, you lose like all this time and you don't even realize it. Okay, so our next one is Make Lemonade Add-on. So we've got a fun little add-on here. It's another stamp, die, stencil add-on. It's one of those small sets. It's just going to give you some extra verbiage to use. So it's going to give you squeeze the day, you're the zest, have a sweet, and then birthday, life is sweeter with you. So that's a fun little add-on if you're picking up that Make Lemonade set. And again, it's going to have a die and a stencil that match. The die is going to cut out that little kind of cake. Fruitful Friends. Fruitful Friends is so fun. So here is Fruitful Friends. I've got that. Let me give you this to look at here. So where did my Fruitful Friends go? Okay, they're over here. So Fruitful Friends is going to be a stamp, die, and stencil. Oh, here's the smile and the hello reaching across. Show you those in just a second. I need to come back over to make sure we didn't miss anything. So Fruitful Friends, right here. So it's kind of that medium size set. So it's like an $8 size. Here's just all the little friends hanging out, kind of dancing. They look like they're dancing to me. I guess they're not, but they just look like it to me. Oh, and then that great fruit paper. Oh, I might have to get that fruit paper back in, guys. I didn't even think about that. Yep, I'm going to have to get that fruit paper back in. Let me know if you want the fruit paper to go with your fruit friends. Oh, look how cute those guys are colored. So again, this one's called Fruitful Friends. Oh, now that's neat. They didn't even color them in. They just stamped them and let everything else do the work. I like that. So Fruitful Friends, stamp, die, and stencil on that one. So again, phonetically, I'm just making words up. Phonetically challenged here. Quokka, is this a quokka? I have no idea if I said that right or not, but that is the new little mini $4 stamp set. So this little guy is one of those small ones. Right here. It also has a die and a stencil that matches it. It's got to be some kind of Australian little guy. He's adorable. Flip through these. Oh, that's just a great card. I love the colors on that one. You could do that with any little critter there. Considered the happiest animal and lives in Western Australia. Really? I wonder what makes them a happy animal. I mean, I feel like chipmunks are pretty happy. Why aren't they the happiest animal? Mine are pretty happy. They live their best life. They eat my bird feed. Oh, look at that. That's a cute one. I'll have to ask Stephanie. She just went to Australia. Wow, there's lots with this one. That one had 15 samples. All right, so that's the new Quokka My World stamp, die, and stencil. Oh, okay. Are you ready for this one? Click, click, click. Come on. So this is the newest Build a Critter costumes. Oh, Starla, well, you came in just at the perfect time. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. You want the Quakes and Die, the Quokka, Quokka. I think that's what you want, Gina. So here is the new Build a Critter bug costumes. So we've got a ladybug, we've got a butterfly or a moth. You could turn her into a moth. We've got the cute little bumblebee in there too. Let's check out their samples. I cannot wait to play with this one. Look at them. So adorable. Again, on the site, you can come in and print this out if you just need help knowing what everything is. There's kind of your little how-tos. Come on, we want more samples. There we go. Oh, look at that. Adorable. So adorable. Now, if you're wondering where that background came from, that background is a new stencil. This is called Be Happy Background Stencil. You've got it, Miss Wendy. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. So that's the Be Happy background stencil you're seeing there. There's the bee on the fox. Oh, look at her as the little ladybug. And again, we've got the hello here. Hello. So the hello itself is classic Lawn Fawn, and they just added the shadow. So you might have hello in your stash. Okay, definitely check that to see if you have the hello or not. If you do, getting the shadow is an easy, great add-on for that. Gosh. Oh, look at that with a little background. That one there, is that a new one or is that one they already had? I think maybe they already had that background. Yes. I feel like that one is one that is not a new one, that honeycomb background. Oh, there they use the little jam add-on for the mason jar. Oh, they've got her in a little teapot there too. My Lawn Fawn jar is the How You Bing jar. Does it fit that jar? Well, Pam, I don't know. I feel like that How You Bean jar is bigger. It's definitely a bigger jar because they have two different jars. They've got the How You Bean jar and then they've got that little mason jar. The mason jar is definitely smaller. I don't think this is going to fit on that How You Bean one. I don't think that it will. Now, you might be able to strategically, trim but I don't think it's going to be that perfect match like you're seeing here. I don't think it is, but if you cut it and you kind of layer it like they do here, you could probably make it work, but I don't think it's going to work on that How You Bean one. That How You Bean one is really big because it kind of takes up the nice center of your card. It fills the card up more, I guess is what I'm getting at. Oh, I love that one with the little rainbow effect. How cute. Oh, don't be all, it was having a hard time focusing there. Oh, love the little critters. So that's the Build-A-Critter Bug costumes. So new costumes now. This one is called Build-A-Bee. It's a standalone die. Show it to you in real life. That way you can kind of see the size. There's that one. Let's check out. You've got it, Miss Pam. So you will need the mason jar and the jelly add-on. Yep, you got it. Of course. Scroll down just a little. There we go. There's that. Where did those bees come from? Oh, those bees are in the set. I'm like, where did those bees come from? They are in the set. Oh, look how cute that is. Lawn Fawn mason jar, the actual starting mason jar. You got it, Gloria. Look at that. Oh, that's that one from the last release where it pulls up. How cute. See? Oh, they are so adorable sitting on that rainbow. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, that is so stinking cute. Oh, and did you see the little smile hiding in there? Look at the little smile down there. Adorable. Oh, I like that background too. That is that great. I really liked this particular border when they did this one. And I love that with it. That is so good. I forget what that one was. Oh, they don't have it listed down here. But yeah, we've got that great little flower border too. On any of these, friends, as we are watching, if there is a card that you like, you can actually take a screenshot while you're watching a video. So that way, if you're like, I want to make that card, and you don't know how to tell me what all the different ones are if I don't list them out for you, take a screenshot of it, message it to me, and say, what do I need to make this card? People do that all the time, and we'll look that up for you. This is another one of those great little like, you know, background ones. This one was, I think, the last release. It's got the 2, 3 little branches that come in. That looks great on there. Oh, Starla mine too, but I say that every release. I think it's my favorite until the next one comes out, and then it's my favorite. Oh, look how good that one is. Oh, I love that. And now with this one here, this is a combination of paper, colored paper, and then adding color to the colored paper with your alcohol markers. So they started out probably with a light yellow paper and then came in with a darker yellow to give it those highlights. There's that great little stencil background again. Super cute. Okay. Next we have got a great, I'm going to jump over here just for a second. We're going to go to the table here. So we've got 2 great little verbiage sets. This first one is it's one of the Henry's ones. It's the Henry Build-A-Sentiment Honeybee. And this is going to get you all kinds of great bee words. Buzzin' by to say, hap bee, better soon. Let's see here. Buzzin' by to say, happy belated bee day. Buzzin' by to say, let's see. I'm trying to look here to see other words we can build with that. You know, then you got the bee's knees, honey, together, I'm, high five, hive five, mine, your queen, beautiful. So the little honeybee add-on sentiments here. Oh my gosh, this is such a good Lawn Fawn release. It really, really is. And then we just did the Build-A-Bee. We did that. Here's the other one. Now, we did the Build-A-Bee, and then we did the Build-A-Drink Mason Jar, the Jam and Honey. Here is a great sentiment set to go with your Jam and Honey. This one is called Jam and Honey Sentiments. So you've got jam, honey, thank you. You're sweet. Happy birthday. Sending love. I hope your day is jam-packed with love, with fun. You're my jam. You're so sweet. You're sweet as honey. Thanks for being so sweet. Life is sweeter with you. So it's the jam and honey sentiments. There's that one. Then we did the Be Happy background stencils. We got that one. Oh, fruit salad. Fruit salad background stencils. We haven't gotten to that one on there yet. Let's see where that one is. Let's see here. Oh, there's a Build-A-Drink pitcher. I wonder if they'll be in there with that one. So Build-A-Drink pitcher. Look how fun this one is. This one you can do as a little shaker as well. Got a mess on top of my computer here. I can't even get to anything. Look how cute that is. So this is the Build-A-Drink pitcher. It is a little shaker. Oh, look at that with all the lemonades. If you picked up the lemons, look how good those are. Again, we've got 2 different lemons. You've got the lemon vine border, and you've got the, don't need your help. Chat GPT, go away. And then we've got the lemon border. So lemon vine and lemon border. Got stuff getting ready to fall off here. But that one's so good with the new little lemon shakers in there. Oh, there we go. That one. Look how good that background stencil is. Oh my gosh. That is so good. So that is the fruit salad background stencils. I would have thought it was printed paper if I wasn't looking for it in the backgrounds. Look how fun that is. Oh my gosh. Scroll through these. Oh. Is that theirs or is that Simple Stories? I don't know why I'm whispering. I think that's Simple Stories. Isn't that the Spellbind? Does Lawn Fawn have one of those? Someone's got to help me out here because I don't know where that came from. But if you've got that Simple Stories, because guys, I don't see that on my table. I don't remember them having a letterboard. Unless we would watch the video and do the whole walkthrough. I think that is that Simple Stories one. I really do. I'm gonna have to do a little digging on that one. So that was the Build-A-Drink. I'm just scrolling down here. No, friends, I think that they, which is awesome, but I think they used another company's die. Nothing wrong with that, mind you. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'm just scrolling all the way. I don't see it. That is crazy. Looks like they just added their lemons. I know, I think they did, which is great. That is such a good die set. So, you know, I love that they brought somebody else's line in a little bit there. That's stinking cool that they let the designer to do that, because that is such a good little letterboard. So if you just saw that and you're like, hey, I need that letterboard, if you will just put in the notes here, Spellbinders letterboard. They may not know tomorrow what you're talking about, but they'll ask me. All right, next one is called Fresh Lemonade. It is just the cutie patootie little cup. I'm going to jump over here so I can grab these for you real life size, so you can at least see those real life size. So this is what we're getting ready to look at, Fresh Lemonade. And then here was that Build-A-Drink pitcher. And you also get the little ice cubes in there. If you notice, they had ice cubes cut out of vellum on a lot of those. Really, really fun. Ooh, we have an online order coming. Nice. Awesome. You need to tell somebody thank you. Melody Poff, she did message me and said that she had one. Yep. And Wendy Bankson is done too. Okay, perfect. So we've got Fresh Lemonade here. Oh, that is also in the background using the fruit stand background stencils. Oh, Hunky Dory does have those easel-based cards. Yes, they do. This little Fresh Lemonade is adorable. Now, you know, you could turn this into sweet tea. Miss Carmen, you totally could do tea. So cute though. Look at that with a little lemon border at the bottom. Zest day ever. So fun. All right, so fresh lemonade, just did that one. Next one, we've got this great little strawberry treat box. And this was one of the reasons, like, I've got to show you guys the pictures, because looking at the package on this one, I forgot what it was. I'm like, what the world does that make? Is that a big flower? What is that gonna make? Totally forgot. I'm like, oh, it makes a strawberry. So this is one of those fun little strawberry, or one of those fun little treat boxes that they do. And it seems like every other release they do a new little treat box. This one is a strawberry. I think that's fun with it on the gift bag there. Strawberry treat box. All right, next one is the gift box whale and dolphin add-on. So if you've been collecting the little gift boxes, there is the little whale. There it is, used flat on a card. I love how they always show you that you don't have to do it as a box. You can just do it as the fun little die. There it is there. So sweet. So this is an add-on. You do need that tiny gift box die. That is a separate die. I'm going to click that link here and show you that, maybe. I guess there are links. There we go. So this is the little gift box. So it is a totally different die. So you would need that die if you want to turn it into a little gift box. But I know a lot of you have that gift box. Oh, get whales soon. Oh, look how adorable that one is. With his little bandage. So cute. So cute. And then we did the lemon border. Been kind of showing you that, but let's see if they've got anything new on here. Any new ideas we didn't see already. I feel like probably most of them have been tagged with their other stamps and dies. So again, this is the lemon border. That one might be a new one. I don't remember seeing that one. So lemon border. Then we've got lemon vine border. So there's the lemon vine border. I love that card too. I really think that is Spellbinders, unless somebody on the design team, because let's look here. No, I thought that might be a cut line. Ooh, I think it actually is. So I think they built their own. I bet they took something that had a notch at the top, but was still stitched. Then they did the sides, and then you've got this at the bottom. So there must be another die in the line somewhere that you could make your own little letterboard, sandwich board, whatever you want to call this. Because look, right here, when I zoom in, they don't match. You know what I'm going to use? I'm going to use my Spellbinders die. That's what I'm going to use. But that is so stinking cute. I mean, kudos to them for building that on their own. That is really, really awesome. But yeah, I don't think it is the Spellbinders one. Now that I'm looking, see how the stitches don't quite match up. So they made that all on their own, but I bet they had their Spellbinders one, which they loved, and are trying to figure out how they could recreate that. So you could totally do your own, which is really cool, guys. You know, if you want a certain something, pull out those basics that you've got in your stash, and I bet you could recreate it on your own. Me, sometimes I don't have the time for that. Yeah. So I'm just going to use, oh, look how good that is. That is so good. So yeah, I'm just going to use my Spellbinders one. That's a great crossover one. Okay, so again, this was the lemon vine border. That's one we're looking at right now. Moving on down. They did another little petal border. This one is called the Folksy Petal border. They always have the funnest samples with these. Oh, look at that. Do you see that? How they angled them? Oh, you know, how can turning your paper at like what, a 45-degree angle change the whole look? I mean, seriously, from that is super cute, but to that totally changes the look. I love that idea. So that's the folksy petal border. Such a good idea on that. Again, screenshot it if you need to, or just go to the Lawn Fawn site. Okay, and so then the little hellos, scripty hello, that is not a new one, that's an old one, but the outline is new. Smile, that's an old one, outline is new. Come back over to these. So again, we've got the hello, there's hello, there's smile, and then we've got their backgrounds now. That's what has been added on, is the little shadow outlines for hello and smile. So those have been added. Then we did that already. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Looks like I did these here. This is all the speech bubbles. Oh, I think that I did these because we've got these great little fruits and things like that. So all the speech bubbles would definitely be a good one to add in. So all the speech bubbles. There's also dies that match that as well. How does the outline work with the other ones? So what the outline does, you see hello in the middle there? It doesn't actually cut. What it does is, so the outside of this will cut, okay? But that hello right there that you're seeing on the inside, it's just going to kind of, for lack of a better word, etch into your paper. And that is so nice because then you know where to line up your scripty hello to make it perfectly even in there. So this one is just going to cut a nice scripty. So you could just start with the scripty hello on its own. But like I said, that's an older one. So that's been in the line for quite a while. And now they're coming back and they're doing this great little outline. So that way it gives you that great little edge around it. And because it kind of etches in, pierces in, but doesn't cut all the way through the outline of the hello, you can line it up perfectly. I hope I answered your question, or at least I hope I understood your question right, and then I answered it correctly. So we did this one here, the Highland Cows add-on. There should be more. Oh, here's my other samples. Like I should have more samples. So we've got this one here was doing, this uses the Mason Jar Jam add-on. It also uses the Build-A-Bee. And then it's got that great little folksy border on there. My other card, here's that one. That uses the Vine Lemons. It's got the Make Lemonade little mice stamp set. And then my other one with my little Highland Cows. It's right there. And then I've got stuff to make a few other samples that I did not get done yet. Shocker. You have the hello, so you need the hello outline. You got it. So here's some other little samples to show you. Eventually I'll have that one done. Oh, and then this one there. So they sent us a little bit to where we can make a couple other samples for the store. Also, we brought back in this little set here. It's called You're a Keeper. I think the You're a Keeper is going to be really cute next to this little beehive here. So the You're a Keeper, that's a stamp and die. Oh, and then we've also got Daisy Bloom outline background stencil. That's a new one as well. So you've got the Daisy Bloom outline stencil. That's a cute one. Restocked Lawn Fawn Jet Black and the Jet Black Reinker. since we've got super cute new outfits, we got another Build-A-Bunny in. There's also Build-A-Fox. These are the 2 critters right now so far that you can dress up. So we've got Build-A-Critter Fox on the shelf. We just added another bunny. And then looks like we had to restock a few things from the last release. Build-A-Toolbox back in. Oh, the Highland cows, I showed those first. Let me go back and grab those. Workshop and landscape. Workshop backdrop and landscape. And workshop backdrop in portrait. And I need an excuse to show the Highland cows again. Here we go. So this is an adorable set called Highland Cows. And it is a stamp stencil die combo. So they've got the stamp, the die, the stencil. And because she missed it the first time, you know that means we just need to go back and look at them again. Because why not? When the release is that cute for the little Highland cows, and they are like first up too, right here. Oh my gosh, they just make me happy. So fun. And then we did get in that little barn that you see in the background as well. Look how cute these guys are. There, look at that. Absolutely adorable. I love that one. That one's so cute too. The party till the cows come home. So fun. And again, this one here, we were talking about with the outline. This is another way that you can use the outline. So this one here, they took their green paper, cut the shadow outline of Smile, but didn't even use it, okay? Took that, use it on something else, and then they cut Smile out of dark green and set it in where it should go on the outline, but that gave you that great little kind of peekaboo effect through there. Gosh. Can I have the combo, please? Yes. Rachel is the combo, the stamp, stencil, die, all 3 pieces. Just let us know if you want all 3. That's what I would want, but I don't want to assume you want all 3. Gosh. So cute. Oh. Adorable. Adorable, adorable. Oh, and see this one, the little happy birthday to Moo. And not even with the you moved or anything. It's just got the little mailbox on there like that. Okay, I think I got everything now. And I know I've got a mess on the table. Oh, look, I even restocked some of those. Big Blossoms. So the ones we were looking at that I was like, ooh, I love those. Those are called Big Blossoms. And they've got landscape, and there's also a portrait one too. Looks like we have the portrait still on the shelf. Making sure I didn't miss anything. I mean, like you can tell because I've got an absolute mess on the table here. Ooh, we restocked all the hats, the graduation caps. Stamp, stencil, die on that. We did that one. That was that cute little add-on, Make Lemonade add-on. Yeah, I think I got everything over there. We got all of this. Yeah, so if you jumped on late while we were on the computer, we started with all kinds of great Lawn Fawn. So Lawn Fawn did a combo pack of paper called Schoolyard. So you're going to get 10 sheets. You get 2 each of 5 different colors. And then they also had 3 brand new colors. Cantaloupe, Sunset Orange, and Forest Teal. What we are doing is we're selling them individually by the pack, 10 pack, just like you see here, or we're even going to make our own mix pack. We'll get 3 of all the colors, but one of the color you're going to get an extra sheet of. So you actually have 4 of that one. So 2 of the colors you'll have 3, and then 1 color you will have 4. No special requests on which one you want your 4 of, because the math won't work out, because everyone's going to want like all the same color 4s, and it just won't work for us. So it'll just be a surprise. We will surprise you with what your bonus paper is, but you're going to get 3, 3, and a 4. So we are doing our own mix pack on that. Do you have the die for the honey? The stick with the... Oh, yes, that's... So, Pam, you will get that. Okay, let me go back and show you. You're going to get that because you requested... Hold on. Let me back up. Get my backup beeper. All right, so here is the Build-A-Drink mason jar. I'm pretty sure you ordered that earlier in the live. Then you also asked for the jam and honey add-on. That jam and honey add-on gets you that great little like honeycomb kind of spoon shaped thing. I don't know what those are even called. You want the lazy cat? I'm like, where's the cat at? Yep, that cat right there. Yes, she was quite the stinker. She's out right now because one of my kiddos stopped by. Caden stopped in. It's so sweet. Him and Connor are coaching the 12-year-old all-star team, which I think is absolutely adorable that they are doing that together with a couple of their friends. So it's these guys that are in their young 20s, early 20s, and they're coaching these 12-year-olds. Think how fun that is for those 12-year-olds. So not being coached by dads, they're being coached by guys that just played baseball, been out of school for a few years. Some of them may remember them from the high school team, maybe not. But there's like 4 of them coaching these 12-year-olds, which is so stinking fun. So he was coaching tonight and he stopped by and he called her and called her and called her. Could not find her. She wouldn't come out to greet him. And then right as he left, she just comes strolling out, nonchalant, so nonchalant. So anyway, going back to Pam, I think everything you're wanting, you have the die for the honey, the stick with the thingy to stir that. Yes, so you will get that in that set. You're also going to get that great little fabric lid. Now, I'm not for sure, but I'm looking at this. This also looks a little bit like a hat to me. I wonder, could we put this, like the little shower caps, like the bonnets that women sometimes wear, you might be able to turn that into a hat even for like your fox or your bunny. I'm not for sure, but that kind of is looking like a hat to me too. But then you've got the label for the jars, 2 different labels. You've got the little honey right there. So yes, you got the little knife. So I think everything you were wanting is in that set already. So there's nothing else you need to buy. If you're getting the Build-A-Drink mason jar, and you're getting the jam and honey add-on, you've got everything that you need. Let's see here. Anything else that I missed? Yes, thank you. Just didn't remember. You got it. Yep. You got it. No worries. Mixed paper there. All right. So I'm just going to kind of go back over the table because again, what a crazy live this was. So we've got new paper pads. It's a great gingham release. We did the 6x6 and the 12x12, but my favorite out of the 12x12 was called Ambrosia Salad because it has the mixture. So we did more of that one open stock. You will get 2 pieces in the collection kit, but if you want more ambrosia, let us know and we'll pull individual pieces as well. Lawn Fawn has jumped on board with all these great shakers. So they have 5 new shakers and 3 new sequins. Will they continue releasing them? That I do not know the answer for, if that's what you're thinking. But it probably depends on how well these go. So you've got 5 new little clay ones. And then here, I'm going to separate those out. We've got clear sequins, sunshine sequins, iridescent sequins, 3 new washi tapes, and then all this was what I call like classic or vintage Lawn Fawn that I brought in that really kind of went with what they just released. So we've got an old one here called Hive 5. We've got the Build a Barn. Some of these we just needed restocks on. Honeycomb backdrop. That might be what they were using for the stencil on some of those too. Since we've got new cows, we brought back in the fence border, little fence border. Restocked our pokey tools. All right, I see a mixed paper pack. Nope. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, that is so fun. Paula is talking about whenever she was younger and coaches that they had that were younger yet too. Is there anything else that goes with the Highland cows? So you've got the stamp combo that you're getting, and then they also did a pasture little backdrop. So you've got one in portrait shape and you've got one in landscape shape. So there's that goes with it. And then also they did a little add-on set. It's one of those little $4 sets. It's literally called Highland Cows Add-On, and it's got this really cute little mailbox in it, and that is a 3-piece set as well, where you can do the stamp, the stencil, and the die. And I think that is everything for the Highland Cows. So Highland Cows, if you did an I Want It All bundle for them, let me just pull out, so that's 9, 10, 11. So technically it could be 11 pieces because you've got the 2 different pastures, you've got the Highland Cows themselves, and then you've got the little add-on set. So there's that. See if I got anything else. I want a fruit jam add-on. You got it. Would the yellow sequins work if you turn the honey jar into a shaker? Oh yeah. They're a great little yellow color. I think so. Fruit paper in stock. I don't think I have the fruit paper in stock right now. All right, let me go look and see. Build a barn for Starla. You've got it. You pre-ordered the fence. Yes, you did pre-order the fence. And I think you pre-ordered the fence even before the Highland Cows were even shown. I should have beefed up the fences. All right, I'm looking to see if we have any of the fruit paper in right now. Ugh. It should kind of be right in here. This is where we keep a lot of their 12 by 12, and I'm not seeing it. I don't think we do have the fruit paper in. Nope, I don't see the fruit paper. So sorry. I would like the I Want It All Highland Cow bundle, please. You got it, Rachel. That makes it easier. That way you'll get everything that you want if you love those little guys. Alrighty, friends. Well, we started Lawn Fawn, so I think we're just going to stop right here in the Lawn Fawn. Oh, no, we're not. I'm going to give you a little teaser because why not, right? So we started to check in our new glass boards, and our glass boards had a little bit of a glow up. Now, I will see if you guys can tell what is new about the glass boards. It may not go really good in the picture. Nope. Oh, hold on. Can you see it? Can you tell what is new about our glass boards? Maybe, maybe not. So our glass, I'll wait for a second just to see if anybody can tell. Clara, don't say it out loud. And they have a 45-second lag. I gotta wait a second here. Nobody's answering. I don't think they can tell. Okay, so when I went to NAMTA, the place where I order my glass mats, they were there as an exhibitor. And let's see, I pre-ordered the cows. I was working with one of the gardening sets. Yes, sparkly, winter chicken dinners. Yes. So they did a whole new like glitter line, and they're all different colors and such. But I was just like, guys, can I do a glitter layer on mine and we still see everything? They're like, oh, definitely. I think so. So it is glitter. So we have now a layer of glitter in there. I really want to see if I can get it to the side. So you can still see all of our imaging the same. It does not interfere with anything. It's just got a fun little layer of glitter in there now. We'll have our plain ones and we'll have glitter ones as well, especially until stock runs out. And then we'll look and see what is selling better. Are they selling better with that little bit of that layer of glitter? Or are they selling better just regular? And this is a new thing. So don't be like, oh my gosh, why did she not have glitter before? They just came out with glitter. This is brand new. So I just could not resist showing you this because anything we were low on, we restocked with the glitter layer. So we still have all our different sizes. They did do a new scrapbook size. I did not bring that one in. As a scrapbooker, I don't really use my glass mat. So I don't need a 24 by 16 or whatever. It's just longer and not as tall. So yeah, I didn't bring any of those in. We can, but I didn't bring those in just because, you know, I'm more using it to cover my desk, and I want it to go up a little further to hold all my stuff so I can work up here on the top. But yeah, we've got our mini one, so we will show these in the next couple days, but I could not wait. How big is that board, and is it magnetic? Yes. So we actually have, we've got 4 different sizes. Yep, 4 different sizes. This one here is the, it's a 9 by 12. Or is it 9 by 11? Yeah, it might be 9 by 12. Oh, see, you're right. This is how I get myself in trouble because I didn't intend to show. Yeah, so this one's the smallest one. It's 9 by 12. Then we have a medium size one, which is this one right here. So this is still great for a desk, and it's not too big. You couldn't travel with it. I like this one. I think a lot of people pick this one up for traveling. They are magnetic. If I flip it over, you can see it's got a nice layer of metal on the back, which makes it magnetic. So this is the medium one. This one is 12. So I bet this one is 13 by 19, I think is the size on that one. So that would be 12, maybe 14 by 19. So there's that one. Then we have a desk size one, 24 by 18 maybe. That one we still have on the shelf. That might even be what's in here. So there's that one. And then we did one of the super ginormous big ones. It's not out of the box. We'll leave it in the box. This is the one we normally do by special request only. But when I was at the show, we got a shipping break, which really helped us a lot. So I went ahead and ordered one of those. Yep, here's this one here. This one is probably our best seller, this size. It's like if you've got a desk at home, this is perfect desk size. So this one here is 24 by, I guess maybe 18 is how tall it is. 24 by 18 is this one. Yep, the small one, we've got a little bag that it'll fit in. I ordered that one from one of my Canadian distributors. But yeah, the little one, I'm pretty sure it's like 9 by 13. And that is very, very doable to take to crops, pull it out on your desk whenever you want to do some mixed media and stuff. It is a little small one, but it is nice. I think a lot of people, if they're going to keep it at home, they end up doing the medium one or the large one. And then this extra large, I know a lot of people did that just to cover their whole desk. So that's like a desk size one. So it covers the whole thing. If you've got an old sturdy table, but maybe the top is not great on it, this is a great way to cover it up. Give yourself one great big work surface. We usually only do those by special order. Like I said, we don't normally stock them at all. But since I was getting a shipping break, I wanted to pick one up just to be on the safe side. So yes, oh my gosh. So super fun. But yeah, had to show you that. We busted those open today to start getting them checked in because the boxes were so big and they were everywhere up front. So alrighty, how much is the ginormous one? We haven't received it yet, Jennifer, so I can get you a quote on that. Sadly, this order, everything's price went up. Actually, prices went up, I think, back in April or May. We did an order not too long ago, and that was the order I did so I could have the old price. So this one was with the new price, which is, of course, they came out with glitter after the prices went up. So I have to redo pricing on these. It will at least help, though, that I got a shipping break on this order. But I don't have I think they were like around $250, $270. I think that was the price on the ginormous ones before. So it's still going to be around about that, but everything did go up just with the cost of glass and metal and gas, all that good stuff. They had to raise their prices, but I have not chunked the new price on these yet. Okay. How big is the extra big? Gosh, I think it is 24 by 36. That sounds right. Yes, because it's like as long as what this one is. That's how tall that one is. So yeah, 36 by 24, I think, is the size on the great big one. And it is one that it covers your desk. That is a desk coverer. Okay. Well, alrighty, friends. Whew. I feel like I ran a marathon, especially because I wasn't prepared for Lawn Fawn today, which I know that is so dumb. You're like, what do you mean you're prepared? It's Lawn Fawn release day. I totally forgot. We were running around doing other stuff, getting things kind of caught up in cleanup from yesterday and the big move, and the girls were all doing their thing, and I was just kind of doing my thing, and I'm like, oh, let's set out some stuff. I totally forgot. Because what we did is we hid Lawn Fawn underneath the table because we're not allowed to show it. So I forgot it was here all day. All day long, I totally forgot it was Lawn Fawn day. So I wasn't as prepared. So, ignore the chaos and the craziness, but I hope you enjoyed today's live. So again, thank you so much. I am Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. All this is ready for you on our website, which is www.thedoodlebuginc.com. Yes, that's the size. My husband bought me a pink one for the holiday. Of course, he got you a pink one. Of course he did. That's a great husband. So yes, 24 by 36 is the big desktop one. Thank you, Carmen. Tomorrow we will work on getting more buckets pulled. We were getting a few other things caught up today, so we'll get more of you invoiced tomorrow. Tomorrow's a no shipping day. I'm not for sure if UPS is running or not, but just keep in mind you may get tracking tomorrow, but you may not see it go live until Monday. Tomorrow is Juneteenth. So it is a holiday, and my post office, they said they may do drop-offs, but no pickups tomorrow. So they're not picking up any packages tomorrow. Yep, Carmen, you got a pink one. She got a pink one. So, alrighty, friends, thank you so much. Oh, Debbie, you hit us on replay. I know. Sorry, my friend. You guys have an amazing, incredibly blessed evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye.